Guys, what's going on? It's Percy here from P4C. Welcome back to the channel. They say better late than never. We have the Japanese set Crimson Haze SV58 in front of us. This is going to be included in the English version Twilight Masquerade, which will be coming out, I think, in May, June, somewhere around there. We normally do our openings a day early for Japanese set. Unfortunately, during that time, we did do an opening. The card camera wasn't filming, or it filmed 5 minutes into it, so we only showing us only opening of a few packs. So, um, nonetheless, we actually did a live stream where we gave away some cards, and all of those cards have been shipped now. So, for those winners, please give 1 or 2 weeks for those cards to reach out to you. But we decided that even though we missed an early opening, we still have a box here. Why not open it and see what we can potentially get out of this particular box? There are still some cards that we are missing, so hopefully we'll get them in this particular box and showcase it to you guys. With that said, fingers crossed, let's go into our openings for today. All right, slicing this open. As we're filming this is the 3rd of April, which is a Wednesday my time. And we are going to be, fingers crossed, with no delays and all, we are going to be going to London in less than 24 hours. So I think by the time this video comes up, we're probably on a plane or close to be on a plane traveling to London. And for those who are wondering what the hell are we going to be doing in London, for those who may not have heard, I do compete in the Pokemon TCG as well. When I say compete, I tried. And the aim of this year is try to qualify for the World Championship in Hawaii. We are, I would say, still a lot of we're about 245 points away from qualifying as we're sitting right now. Hopefully Pokemon has helped updated my points because we did have some mishap. We're sitting on 55 points out of 300 at the moment as we get a Hisuian Growlithe here at an art rare. So we are still 245 points away from qualifying for Hawaii, which some may say it would be very, very easy. But for me, I'm only attending the regionals and the international. And then if time forbids, some cup and challenges here and there. So it is not going to be easy. So we have to do well in London. Doing well mean not necessarily, placing number one. Doing well means just maybe top 1,000 out of the 3,000 people that are going to be competing. So it is going to be scary. I'm not gonna lie. I am very nervous as well, to say the least, because this is, I would say, and correct me if I'm wrong, people. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. This would be one of the Grand Slam for Pokemon tournament. This would be the Wimbledon equivalent, if that makes sense. So it is as prestige, I would say, as prestige as you can get in terms of as a Pokemon tournament. And this is going to be, my first time competing or participating in such a big tournament, right? So this year's has all been a bit of a learning curve. Obviously, we're traveling to play Pokemon competitively, playing in a tournament that has more than 300 odd people in both Brisbane and Melbourne, and obviously now we're going to 10x that 3,000 people into in this particular tournament, and hopefully we'll be able to do some vlogging. As you guys know, number one, I'm not particularly very good, and number two, I don't like to do it when I'm in the tournament mode, just because I like to stay focused. But there is another thought of me, wanting to show what it's like to be a not a full-time Pokemon competitor, but a semi amateur Pokemon professional. What it would be like. I am someone who has a full-time job. at an office, so but luckily my job allows me to work from home time to time. So and to participate in these tournaments, I am taking time off. I'm not um, just sneaking out of work, so to speak. So yeah, with that said, wanted to give you guys a behind the scene, an experience, what it is like to be a player, but also the reason why I'm doing this as well. So try to tell a bit of story, potentially, doing some understanding how to edit a little bit better in terms of videos, a lot of things on top of that. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. So, very excited, very nervous. And then at the same time, after we finish London, so we're going to come back to our home base, to our base here in Hong Kong. And then we're going to be traveling to Perth to attend the regional there. All right. We have an A-Specs card here. Now, there is a kind of a stamp A-Specs card in this particular set, and I haven't been able to pull it. I've been pulling the other two, and I'm hoping this is the one, because this is kind of my last box, and I opened everything, and even the two boxes that I opened for you guys haven't got that card. So hopefully this will be it. All right. If I pull that, I'm happy. I don't even need anything else. I just need that stamp card. Okay. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No, is the survival. Survival keeps. This what is basically choice band. For those who are wondering, choice band is when you one hit KO your Pokemon. Instead of one hitting it, it becomes it has 10 health point remaining on the field. So that's what it is for. Unfortunately, not the stamp. The stamp's been really hard to get, actually. I haven't seen a lot of people getting it. I've opened, how many now? 2, 4, 6 boxes, and I haven't got one. So I would imagine this cut might be going for crazy prizes in Japan. All right, continuing on. We haven't got our box hit yet, and we should still have 2 more art rare. And just did a sneaky check on the card cam, making sure it is filming, because otherwise, I would have been babbling here. Oh, I think this is a full art. We got a full art, back-to-back full. This is our box hit here. What is it going to be? Is it going to be a full art Camera Lady, full art Lana, full art Pokemon, full art Iron Thorns? Let's see what it is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's a full art Screamtails. Yeah, the one of the ancient Pokemon here. So we're going to continue on. Even though we have opened quite a lot of these, there's still 2 more art rare to be pulled, and I am still missing a few, and hopefully getting the Infinite as we get the T here. The I was gonna say the Hisuian here, but it's not. I can't remember. So obviously the original version is the Sinistee, right? So can't exactly remember what this form is called. All right, so we're down with 1 more art rare. As you can see, we pretty much got everything in what we can possibly pull here. So yeah, just talking about competitive Pokemon again, we are going to go to Perth straight after this trip. So I'll be coming back first and do a bit of work, and then taking another 2 days holiday, or 1.5 day holiday to go to Perth to compete. And then, depending on the results, to tell you the honest truth, because I think you have to be kind of realistic about things. Let's say if we do really well in this tournament, in UIC, I'm missing 245 points. The ideal situation is getting 100 points from each of these 2 tournaments, and then we're down to 45 points. Then we can, I wouldn't say relax, but we can take it slow a little bit to participate, then to go from there. This is the front card. But if we don't, we really have to assess the situation here. As we get an Eevee here, very, very nice. This Eevee card is awesome. I like it, which means that we got all our hits and we don't have our infinite, which is okay. We'll just continue to open on, just in case in the error box there is such things. You never know, so we'll continue opening it. Yeah, depending on how much point we get. Because I think finishing up top 1000, you get 50 points. That will put us into, let's say, 105. And then let's say I get another 30 to 50 points at Perth. That will put us to 150, right? And I need another 150, which means that, you know, it's going to be really, really hard. And that's where we need to make a call in. Do we go for it and try to qualify, so we have to play some local league cups and cups in Australia or every other parts of the world? Or do we say, you know what, this is not our year, unfortunately we're not going to be able to make it. It is what it is. We tried, and that's the life of, you know, any professional, whether it's Pokemon player, whether it's poker player, whether it's an athlete as well. You don't all make it, unfortunately. That's the saying goes. Sometimes you can throw as much money as you can. You still need a bit of luck on your side in order to proceed. So, and then I think it's really interesting and really fitting as well, as we're 2024 this year. I believe is the Olympic year. With a lot of my, I wouldn't say my friend, a lot of people that I grew up watching. A lot of people I watched growing up is now at the stage where they're competing at an international level, and they're trying to qualify for Olympics as well. So it's really interesting to understand that mentality as well. As we're going into the last pack for today here, quick opening. Of course, just wanting to open a box. Just to say, we have opened this on our channel here. So that's our pulls for today. So again, depending on the time zone, by the time this video drops, we might be on the way to London. There will be another video dropping as well, as we're going to be opening up something entirely different, not Pokemon. And that will be dropping while I'm going to be in London as well. With that said, hope you enjoyed this particular video. We have opened quite a few boxes. Unfortunately, I haven't got the card that we want, but either way, it's been fun. And if you are also opening up some Pokemon cards today, may the God of Pulls be with you always.